So now I'm going to go repeat this again. I'll probably fast forward this because it's just the same as last time. So there we have 2 U's. So now let's gear up our sides. So just like the front and the back, we need 3 T-nuts on top, but on the one side, just one side, we need 2 T-nuts on the side for the extruder mounts. At least I hope that's how they mount. We'll find out. The other top just needs 3 on the top, none on the sides, until I find out otherwise. I do have a plan for upgrade to make a thermal enclosure for 3D printing, which will probably require more T-nuts or more channel nuts. Somewhere I saw someone had a 3D printed version with a nut that you could sort of flip and twist in. I'm hoping that works because I really don't want to take this apart. So now that we got these 2 prepped, let's prep this guy. So sort of just like the front ones, I'm gonna prep a T-nut, attempt to slide it in the channel, and then this is the one with only 3 in it, and of course as soon as I do that, oh, premature, need 1 more T-nut. I'm just going to tighten these up just gently enough so it still can move around a little bit until I get this top surface all set. So to set the top surface, if you don't have a square, another way you can do this, if you got a nice flat workbench, is just go like that. There, so it works pretty good. So, you know, again, make sure it's sitting flush. Push down on the corner bracket, tighten this bolt, and then next push in on this piece and tighten the opposite bolt. Before you crank those completely home, just sort of give it a nice little feel on the top and make sure that surface is flush. Once that's done, crank, crank, and now repeat for this side. So for this side, we have this piece with 3 for the top and 2 to the outside. So it needs to go in this way. So let's see if I can wrestle. Now honestly, I could have mounted this, then dropped the T-nuts in. That'd been way easier, but it's somewhat late. Brain's starting to go. And I just really wanted to assemble this. So, not a lot of foreplanning. Okay, so just like the opposite side, loosen everything up a little bit so it can slide around real good. First things first, make sure you got it nice and flat on the table. Sort of press down on the corner bracket, tighten this screw. A set of ball end Allen wrenches would be awesome. I do not own a set of those. I sort of wish I did right now. Okay, next up, press in. Crank this one down. Check 2, 3, nice and flush, 3. And that's good, so let's crank it. And crank this one. Okay, now we got to put the other set of legs on. Before I do that, I'm going to preload these guys. And now it's time for probably the least fun one to put in, because we got to line up 2 sides. There's one. Oh, is this just going to work? Oh, no, there's the pipe. And 2. And then try and slide both sides down. Yeah. I was going to say evenly, but there it goes. To start with, worry about one corner. So I'm using my tabletop as one surface to square, and then I'm just going to hold my square for the other one. So just like the other times, I'm going to first push down on the corner bracket and tighten this bolt. And then in this dimension, I'm going to push this way on the inside corner while holding the outside with the square. Really could use another hand or a big clamp, because you got to push the rod this way and the corner out to get this outside surface flush. And then tighten this guy. These brackets will square the corners up somewhat, but you know, hate to do all this work and have one corner that's kind of kitty-wampus compared to all the rest, so I use a square. Quick check, it's flush. And then the last corner. So hold things vaguely square, push down to set the height of the corner bracket. Helps to get the screwdriver all the way in. There you go. And then push. You go together and in. And as you can see, this it's popping a little bit. So get it nice and square this way. close that hole up as much as I can. Okay. And crank them down. So, double check, you got 3, 3, 3, and 3. And then on one of the sides, one of the sides you got 2. So, right now I have it oriented, so this is the front, left, right, back, if you flip it upright.